My dad's new girlfriend's kids were racist against Mexicans and didn't know my sister and I were half Mexican, so my sister and I spoke nothing but Spanish to each other for the night to embarrass them. My parents split when I was 23 and my sister was 20. They were such a poor match and I'm surprised they lasted so long, and both of us breathed a bit of a sigh of relief when they split. Everyone was immediately happier, and since then, both of our parents have found new partners. I've always had a good relationship with my dad, albeit a bit of a strained one. My dad is a fair bit less politically correct than I am, and I am hardly PC at all, trust me. He calls things that are stupid or that he doesn't like gay. He uses the word fag to describe gay people, thinks Hillary Clinton would be a bad president because she'd nuke everyone on her period, and laments that he can't use the N-word in public. He's the epitome of an out-of-touch late 50s lily-white guy, is what I'm saying. I love my dad, and while these things bother me, there's literally no changing him, so I have to just bear it when I'm hanging out with him. And, an important note is that while my dad says some exist, homophobic poop, he never does so in public. At the very least, he knows when to keep his opinions to himself and his family. Recently, my dad's been seeing this woman, let's call her Iris. Iris has 2 kids as well, 29M and 27F. I don't really know Iris very well. I met her earlier this year at my dad's place, but only very briefly as I was dropping off a few things with my dad. My sister's never met her before, and neither of us has met her kids before. My dad really likes this woman, so he wants all of us, both sets of kids, to get to know each other and the parents so we can all be a blended family. Despite my dad's political incorrectness, he can be adorable sometimes. So dad invited us all out to dinner. My sister's known to be a bit bristly with strangers, so I told her to be on her best behavior because I want our dad to be happy and I didn't want to offend Iris or her kids. So we sit down and all start trying to get to know each other. My dad chose a Mexican restaurant to take us out to, because it's our whole family's favorite type of restaurant. My mom is Mexican, and growing up we had the most bomb-ass authentic Mexican food all the time. Since my mom and dad split,